So I had said, if they cut me some slack, I would stop making videos. They fucked up my new vehicle before I even got it off the lot. Oddly enough, there was nothing wrong with it before my parents showed up and saw it. Now I have to literally record every single thing that happens to me all the goddamn time. Well, not me, but around me. This is why I hate Christians. It's why I hate all religions. Well, most religions. Some religions don't go around torturing people and fucking with people that don't go along with their stupid bullshit. I will never, ever, ever, ever believe in God until things change. Like, screwing with somebody is not going to cause them to believe in God. That's not how that works. But people that do those things are stupid and think that way. Or they wouldn't do it. Or they just do it because they're weak. I don't know. I don't know why they do it. I still haven't figured it out. I don't know that I can blame it on my parents, though. Like, I could blame it on them to the point where, like, they either know what the fuck's going on and literally did nothing to deter it from happening, or they were bought off super easy because they're weak and afraid of everything. But I don't know if they're actually the ones that started it, because it's been happening to me since I was a kid. I'm pretty much positive of that now. But I remember when we were poor. I remember we were poor and broke, which could also have been a bunch of bullshit because that right there, yeah. Not sure if we were really poor when I was a kid. They may have just told me that shit all the time and bitched about it all the time. Like, my dad bitches about not having money to do this, that, and the other, but he totally would have the money if he just made a little effort to shift his fundage around to more reasonable shit. I know tons of people that do that shit. Like, they're like, and then, like, everybody in my family's so fucking dumb. They're always like, oh, well, you get a check. You're set for life. Like, no, motherfuckers, I'm not set for life. That's why I used to fucking sell drugs and shit. Like, that's why I always move the fuck away from where I'm at. Because if I were set for life and things were okay, I wouldn't have to make an effort to do other things to fucking make up for the fundage that I don't have for things. If stupid cunts would stop breaking my shit all the time, I wouldn't have to keep replacing it. You know how long it's been since I bought new clothes? Neither the fuck do I. Oh, actually, yeah, I do. I bought new clothes for the last time I had a job that lasted for, what, a couple of weeks? A couple months, but it was every couple of days or like a day once every couple of weeks or whatever. It wasn't an actual job, I'm saying. Never got paid what I was supposed to. They still owe me money like every other goddamn job I've had. Ugh. But anyway, I'm getting beside the point that I was going to try to make. Last night I made a very angry video. I erased it because something dawned on me when I was cleaning out my old van. Like, I was fine until I started cleaning out the van, and then just at one point something snapped. I wanted to blame it on fucking machines, but I didn't hear fucking machines, and I didn't feel anything weird, which led me to the point that chemicals. So if you're a target of harassment, like, I've noticed a lot of people say things about being poisoned and drugs and chemicals, and I happen to know a bit about some chemicals. Not a lot. I'm not an expert. Like, some chemicals I'm an expert in, but not those kind of chemicals. Like, also, like, I don't know what chemicals have what reactions to people that they utilize or would utilize if it's even a thing. It just makes more sense to me that I was already worried about something before whatever it was happened that caused me to overreact. You know what I'm saying? I had a whole bunch of shit on my mind already. I was just trying to be cool about it. Also, I found like a 6-month-old stale cigarette and smoked it and was just fine. I find it hard to believe that if they were using machines, they just stopped using them when I smoked a cigarette because they're causing me because they want me to fucking smoke cigarettes. Because I tell you what, I've been trying to quit smoking cigarettes forever. I've only found like 1 pack of the menthol things that I have been using with 3% in them, and then everywhere in town is out of them. Because they do that shit when you go to the store to buy stuff. Like, I'm back down to the 3% stuff, but like they're really expensive. Like when I smoke cigarettes, it costs me $12 a month for cigarettes, even in California. But like, this shit I probably spent $60. Now it's been more than a month, I'm saying, but still, $60? That's fucking unreasonable. I don't have that kind of money to spend. But I need nicotine or I'll be fucking choking people. I'll wind up getting locked up because I'll fuck somebody up if I don't get some nicotine, straight up. Like, people can think whatever they want. Nicotine is something that you don't quit cold turkey. They can tell you that shit, but that's because they're fucking stupid cunts. Like, people are like, oh, like some asshole in California freaked out on me because I was like, damn, pack of cigarettes is $10. He's like, I was like, man, I quit, man, before. I've quit a couple times, but this is rough. He's like, oh, well, you're just weak. Like, really, bitch? I'm just weak? Like, fuck you, dude. I quit doing all drugs cold turkey. I quit meth cold turkey. I quit ecstasy cold turkey. I quit weed cold turkey when I quit smoking weed. Like, I quit alcohol cold turkey. Like, I quit all the fucking drugs I did cold turkey. And I quit smoking cigarettes one time cold turkey, too. Assholes just pushed me to the point where I needed some nicotine one day, and I started smoking cigarettes again. Just like I quit smoking cigarettes when I had a vape and got to step the shit down until my thing fucking broke and people kept pissing me the fuck off until I fucking couldn't take it anymore and they didn't want to deal with me. So they gave me a cigarette, like, please smoke this cigarette. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I doubt it was a fucking machine. But I do have a theory that it was possibly a chemical reaction caused by something that was in my van. Because there were a few times I wigged out while I was staying in the van, and it very easily could have been something that was on something that was still there that didn't get cleaned. And, like, to the point that I fucking smoked a cigarette, it doesn't mean the nicotine's what made the shit calm down. But whatever it is that nicotine, endorphins or serotonin or whatever it is that nicotine fires off in your brain that causes you the calmness and your body to react to it, had an adverse effect to whatever was happening to me, I'm saying. Of course, there is always the point that I could be wrong. And it could have just been that I was thinking about something and then I realized what the fuck was really going on because I know I did something really stupid that day. And it was my own fault because I've been thinking about it all day. And then when I got there, I started doing some other shit and I got sidetracked and I fucking forgot. So I was pissed. But it wouldn't have mattered. It's something that wouldn't have mattered anyway. I don't even know why I wigged out. It fucking doesn't matter. Because, like, dude, they'll break into all your shit. They will get keys. They will have people pick locks. They fucking, I don't know if anybody else has seen the other shit about how they used to do the COINTELPRO shit, but, like, they fucking fuck up all my clothes. They always do. Especially when you get new clothes, they'll fuck up your clothes. And since I usually buy clothes at, like, Ross and shit that already have problems and shit, like, it doesn't make any sense that they do that. But that just shows to show you how stupid they are. They're stupid, sorry motherfuckers. That's why they involve themselves in the harassment shit. Because they're too dumb to have any other kind of legit fucking productive shit going on. That's how they get suckered into that shit. It's the same thing as people that do community watch for free and dumbass motherfuckers that vote. People that just... It's the same as stupid people that believe in God without fucking proof. They just need something else to lean on. They need a group to be part of because they can't do anything on their fucking own. And they're not productive enough and they don't have motivation to work on themselves or work on the kind of things that they want to accomplish. So they just make life harder on everybody else. That's why it always needs a group of them to do it. Because they're fucking weak by themselves. That's why they break all your shit, because they're fucking jealous. Even if they have better shit than you do, they're just jealous. Jealous about everything. It's fucking pathetic. It really fucking is the most horribly stupid, pathetic shit I've ever seen. Like, but not really, because it's been happening to me forever. But like I said, before I even found out about this shit, I just thought everybody was a bunch of dumb fucking assholes. And I really just thought it was Ohio. Like, I really just thought everybody in Ohio was a fucking stupid cunt. And I blamed it on the water. Like, because I really couldn't come up with any other, like, logic theory as to why things would be that way. But now that I've calmed down and had half a night's sleep, like, I had to go through some things in my head that seem more logic. Because unlike these jackasses, I don't just let people tell me what the fuck some shit is, because I'm not a stupid fucking monkey. I'm a free-thinking individual. I don't do the group mind thing. Because if you have to have a group mind, that just means you're a whole bunch of dumbasses that can't even coordinated and collectively come up as one intellectual. Like, I can't be that dude. I wanted to be part of the group for a while. Like, they got to me really good. I mean, it only took like 2 fatal car accidents and an overdose and a bunch of spice and all kinds of some other shit and a whole bunch of fucking fucking with my head and lying to me and like 30 some odd years of bullshit to get me to the point where I finally was like, oh man, well maybe if I do this and that, and like, dude, one of the biggest regrets I've ever had is like quitting doing drugs and moving back to Ohio the first time. Like, if I just kept my punk ass in Florida and kept selling and doing drugs and working my 2 full-time jobs and my other job on the weekend and then selling drugs, I'd have been just fucking fine. I had homies, I had connections, I was a productive member of society. Pigs didn't fuck with me. Like, anybody that fucked with me got dealt with before I even had a chance to respond to them. Like, I fucking hate Ohio. I hate everybody in Ohio. I really do. I hate all of you. Because you all lied to me. I don't hate all y'all. I'm lying. I don't hate Ben. And I don't hate Dustin. There may be a few others, but I can't really think of them right off the top of my head because I still have a bunch of other shit I have to do today, and my brain's all jumbly. But anyway, the video point was about chemicals, motherfuckers. Research that shit. I don't know what chemical it is that causes that kind of stuff, but I don't think it was a machine. Just like I've always said, I don't believe in fucking remote neural monitoring. I don't. Like, if remote neural monitoring worked as good as everybody says it does, they wouldn't have to fucking milk you for fucking information all the time. They wouldn't have to have people follow you the fuck around. Like, I know part of the reason that people follow you around is supposed to make you all paranoid and let you know that they're watching. But, like, I mean, if you're a target of harassment, you fucking know everybody's watching all the time anyway. And who are the ones that are always talking about you're being watched all the time? Stupid fucking religious people, that's who. Oh, God always sees you. People that still believe in fucking Santa Claus and shit. Shit's not real, man. It's just people. It's not fucking God. It's not fucking demons. It's not supernatural. It's not fucking aliens. It's not your fucking third eye. It's none of that shit, dude. It's just asshole people doing asshole shit because people are fucking assholes. And most of them are really not that intelligent. Like, I've known a few people that I thought were intelligent that do this shit, but, like, I might have been wrong. Maybe they're just smart and have, like, experience and intellect in certain areas. Like, my brother wants to act like he's all cool because he graduated from college and got a good job. But guess what? You only studied one fucking thing in college, and you only have a job doing that. So, only thing you have experience in. Doesn't make you smart. Just like fucking therapists. How many times have you ever been to well, not therapist, but like a psychologist or psychologist, I don't know, psychiatrist, whatever, the doctor. You know what I'm saying? There's doctors and there's therapists when you go through the whole thing. The doctor is not fucking smart. The doctor is a goddamn dumbass. All he does is listen to you for 10 minutes and throw some fucking pills at you due to what you say and what your therapist says. He has literally no idea anything about you. All he knows is what he read in some books and took some tests and shit. Somebody gave him a piece of paper and everybody blows smoke up his ass telling him he's really smart. He's fucking not. Fucking not. It's just like history majors. Guess what? If you're a history major, you're not fucking smart. You're just some dick that remembers a bunch of shit. Like, you learn some shit in school, you learn some shit in college, you learn some shit at your graduate school or whatever the fuck it is, and it's all shit that already happened. You never learned anything or productively utilized the knowledge that you had to create or move forward or progress in any fucking way. Like, historians and history majors are fucking one of the most worthless things ever. Whew, man, I be going off on some tangents, just, I keep getting sidetracked, man. But anyway. If you're a target of the harassment, I recommend you look toward previous to where you found out when it was happening and even more previous time before you thought it started. Because it probably started a really, really long fucking time ago. Because I'm fully convinced that whatever's happened to me has literally nothing to do with anything I've ever fucking done illegal. I used to think that it was, but I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99.2% that it's not. Because of how long I'm fucking for sure that it happened now. It's got something to do with people you know. It doesn't have anything to do with fucking random bullshit you did. Like, that's why they always say there's a trigger event and everything. Why is trigger a word now? Oh, this triggers them. Oh, fucking snowflakes. And this person was triggered by this. And, like, magically narcissism is a thing now? Like, I never heard anything about narcissists before. And then I started watching it. Now, everything I see has something to do with it. Not even narcissistic videos. Which very easily could just be something that's programmed into the responses of things that I look at due to the computer hacking theories that I have about organized harassment. But my theories are pretty deep and they go pretty far, but they're simplistic, I'm saying. Like, I don't think some jackass is sitting on the other side of your fucking web fucking typing in all your shit to respond to your shit, because there are responses to the shit that you see. Oh, personally, and for me, I see responses to everything I look at that correlate and cause me to mentally react to things or to think things about that, which leads me to believe it's probably just a computer program on there, although I always have to write responses to it, just because I like fucking with stupid people that are hacked into my phone to let them know just how fucking stupid they are. I think you should do that. Like, yeah, you're probably going to get some blowback from it and shit, but, like, fuck it. Let them know. Let them know how dumb they are. Like, I fuck with my stalkers and harassers on a goddamn daily basis, and most of them don't even know it when I'm fucking with them. It's the only benefit of being smarter than them, is that you can solid, straight up fuck with them. It's always the best with the religious people, because religious people are dumb and they'll believe anything. Thus the religion thing. Also, on a side note, I looked up something about the Illuminati yesterday. I don't give a fuck about the Illuminati. The Illuminati can suck my cock. You owe me money, you bastards. Like, the original Illuminati didn't worship Lucifer and was not into Satanism and all that Hollywood bullshit. Like, they had nothing to do with that. The original Illuminati was all about science and reason and nothing to do with any kind of superstitious bullshit at all. Crazy religious people fuck everything up. And no one else. Just crazy religious people. That's the problem with the world. It's fucking religion. And not even all religions. Although I think that, let's see, I don't want to hate on all religions, because, like, I'm sure Hindu is cool, because I don't know of any Hindus that go around starting war with stuff. I don't know what you call people that do Hindu. I don't know what the label of the people that follow that is. Like, monks of, the monks of Shaolin, like that kind of stuff. I don't know what you call it, but I'm saying there are certain religions that don't go around fucking up people's lives and killing people and starting wars and shit. But frankly, like, if you want to be into some spiritualist shit, that's all fine and good, as long as it doesn't negatively affect people. But I'm not down with the coexist thing. Because there's no such thing as coexisting as long as there's religion in the world. It's not. It's not a real fucking thing. People are, like, a coexist thing would be cool, and the stickers look good and all, but you need to get them other stickers that say fiction, because that shit's all bullshit. It doesn't fucking help anybody except for the only positive fucking religions. And I'll tell you what, I've never seen a goddamn Christian ever act like Jesus. The only people I've ever seen ever act anywhere near Jesus have all been people that were on drugs. Every last one of them. Oh, that I can remember anyway. People that go to church and all that bullshit and try to put on a pretty face, none of them are anything like Jesus. They're all hypocritical pieces of shit. They all lie about fucking everything, and then they judge everybody, even though the Bible specifically says you're not supposed to judge people. And that's all they ever fucking do. Judge people, look down on people. Sure, they have soup kitchens, give out free food every once in a while, and then they go home and they fucking talk shit like, oh, I did this and I did that and blah, blah. Like, guess what? Nobody gives a fuck. Like, even the people you helped out, they fucking don't give a fuck. You don't get any credit for that kind of shit. And, like, if you're doing it because you used to be a horrible person or you think it's going to make up for something, as far as Christianity goes, you can't earn your way into heaven. So why do you do that shit anyway? Excessive contradictions in religion. That's why I don't fucking believe in religion or God. I don't. I don't think I ever will now. But if there is a God, then God knows what it'll take to convince me, and it'll happen. As of yet, it hasn't happened. And it fucking won't happen. That didn't even happen while I was on drugs. Like, I used to take acid. Like, lots of acid. Although at that time I was still a bit religious, and I thought I saw Satan one time. Smacked him in the face with a fucking skateboard. I did. Damn, my teeth are nasty. Yo, I finally got some decent coffee. And I got some legit curry. I know those are off subject. I don't know. They're just things. I try not to be negative all the goddamn time. I love how gangstalkers or harassers or COPs or whatever you want to call them. I don't like calling them gangstalkers. It's such a fucking gay name. You know, some old dick-faced motherfuckers came up with that shit. That's another reason. That's another reason I don't respect old people either. There's a few. Most of them are far, far, far the fuck away, or dead, or I haven't heard from them in a while. But I can count how many that I still have respect for. Like, yeah. And it wasn't even, you can't even count that shit against, like, the CIA or whoever came up with the terminology. Because it was still some old bitch-ass crybaby motherfucker in that department that came up with that shit. Anyway, video's already been too long. I have other shit to do, but look up the COINTELPRO. Do some studying up if you can find it on the chemicals and shit, because like I said, I don't believe the machines work the way people say they do. I think they use machines, but I don't think they're as complex or as awesome as they want other people to believe, because, like, I don't think you even need to have government involvement to do this kind of shit. I think you just need a large group of stupid motherfuckers, a couple of phone apps, and it's probably beneficial to have a bunch of money. But I know lots of people that got a lot of money. Most of the people I know that got a lot of money got better shit to do than go around fucking up other people's lives, though. I know if I had as much money as some of the people that fuck with me, I damn sure wouldn't be sitting around in fucking sorry-ass Ohio bitching about everybody else. I'd be going on vacations all the goddamn time, and, like, I'd be selling my shit. Like, I'd be like, fuck this shit, I don't need this shit. Like, I do all kinds of shit that they don't do. I do all kinds of shit they don't do now, when I'm broke. I did it when I had even less money. I'm like, I did it when I had fucking no money at all. I'm like, you only live one fucking time. Do something with your fucking life. Your job is not fucking important. Your job's not fucking important. School's not fucking important. Your fucking church is not fucking important. None of that shit's important. Fucking none of it. Because you're going to get old one day, and you're not going to have the physical ability or motivation to go do some shit. And then you're like, man. And then you'll be a crybaby piece of shit like all the other narcissistic crybaby pieces of shit out there. Like, oh man, they could go do that. Oh, we should set the clock back for like 20 years. Like, fucking why? Because you wasted your life away until you got too old to do the shit because you were too worried about other stupid shit. Stop worrying about stupid shit. World's going to shit. You can't do anything about it. Government sucks. Can't do anything about it. If the sky was falling, you wouldn't be able to do anything about it. Sitting around waiting for your ship to come in or praying to God for some shit is not going to accomplish anything. If anything happens, it's just a random coincidence that people are going to label or describe as being karma or God or answers to prayer or any of that fucking shit. It's like, I saw, what's that dude? I wish I could remember his name because he's fucking hilarious. Oh, Daniel Sloss is a comedian. I've only seen a few of his things. He's really, really fucking funny. There's this Christian person, and they're like, oh man, blah, blah, my cancer's going into remission and tumors are gone. I think, thank God. And the doctor was all like, yo, if I remember correctly, God's the one that gave you the cancer in the first place. And I'm the one that helped remove the tumors and stuff and help it turn into remission. Maybe God gave you cancer because you're an unappreciative fuck. And it's true. Like all these people preach about God and shit, but your bitch ass is still going to the doctor, aren't you? Even after you pray. Like, why bother? Like, I don't even believe in God and I don't go to a fucking doctor. But that's because I don't fucking care. And I'm not afraid to die. I've already died. It sucked. Like, yeah. I don't know. This just keeps going on. I just be battling. My brain gets sidetracked. I have shit to do. Probably because those jackasses are up the road. Y'all know how they always have all those city workers and shit involved in the bullshit. They got them jackasses up the road on the phone lines and shit. Sorry ass faggots. Wonder what they get to do for a vacation every year. I'll tell you what. Fucking nothing. Because they probably get shit pay. That's probably why half the people that are involved in city fucking work do that shit. They probably get shitty pay and shitty benefits and nobody gives a fuck about them because they fucking make it take forever, just like the fucking cable company people and shit. Like, I try not to hate on the people that do the shit other than the fact that I know they're all dumb bitches. Because most of them are really, really stupid. None of them have any sense of self-preservation. You monkey fucks better watch your goddamn asses, dude. Not everybody's going to be able to control their temper as well as I do. And I guarantee almost none of them can drive as good as I do. Y'all motherfuckers go around boxing people in and cutting people off on the road and shit with like no concern for the fact that you might get fucked up or killed doing that shit. On accident, I'm saying. Not like somebody intentionally fucking you up. I mean, because you jackasses can't drive other than the fact that you're doing some illegal, unsafe shit in the first place. Pay attention to the road, motherfuckers. You want to box somebody in, that's one thing. But you want to go cutting people off and all that bullshit, you better watch your motherfucking ass. You better make sure you got some good brakes. And you better make sure you know how to do some fucking evasive maneuvering. Because none of you motherfuckers can drive anyway. Oh, and if you think you're a goddamn driver, and you drive a fatty, awesome car, and you've always had cool cars, and you've always driven fast and shit, you can't fucking drive. Okay? You want to learn how to drive for real? You start off with some really shitty cars. Then you move up to a really, really shitty big truck. And then you got to tow a bunch of shit around that weighs a ton in really shitty weather. In a state where nobody can drive anyway. Then you got to go back down to something small. Then you got to go to something a little bit medium size. And you need to have the ability to drive a whole bunch of different kinds of vehicles. You know what I'm saying? And you have to have experience. Multiple amounts of decent lengths of experience doing that shit. You got a cool car and you drive really fast? That doesn't mean you can fucking drive. If you're a race car driver, you really can't fucking drive. Like, if you're a drag racer, so what? Like, play chicken, bitch. Now, if you street race and don't have any issues, you might be a decent driver. I don't know. Like, I don't street race. I used to try to ditch cops, though. Like, if you could street race and ditch the cops, you might be able to drive. But if you're a drag racer or a race car driver and then you get on the road and you think you can drive, you should have somebody else ride with you. They probably won't tell you their honest opinion. But chances are you can't drive unless you're going really, really fast. You most likely can't drive reasonably within the regular speed limit. Because my brother races and shit, and he's got a fast-ass little car. He's always had fast cars because he always gets whatever he wants because he's a fucking kiss-ass bitch. But, to that point, he can't fucking drive for shit until he gets over like 60 miles an hour. Then he's fine. They can fucking weave in and out of cars, no problem. Like, I have no problem riding with that little bitch motherfucker when he's going fucking above 60. I don't want to ride with him in town. I don't. It's nerve-wracking as fuck. Like, he doesn't drive so bad that I think I'm going to die or anything. But, like, too quick of stops, like shaky in lanes and shit. You know how people kind of worry. Like, there's 3 motorcycle lanes to each car lane, okay? Like, yeah, if you can't drive, ride a fucking motorcycle. You have plenty of room. It's way easier to dodge getting hit. But, like, anyway, there's 3 motorcycle lanes to each car lane. Between the dotted lines and the side lines, there's not as much room as you think there is. A lot of people drift in their lanes and don't even know it. They can't tell. I got way off subject again. That took me 10 minutes to bitch about how you assholes can't drive. I'm just saying, if you're one of the actual harassers and they tell you to do some shit on the road, like, even though I don't give a fuck about you and I hope you fucking die, I kind of hope you don't die. So be a little more careful about what you're doing for your own safety. Not the safety of the targets. I'm sure they'll be just fine or they wouldn't still be the fuck around like I am. And everybody else, be careful on the road. You fucking cunts can't drive. You can't drive. You just can't. Like, I don't even know how else to say it. Like, I know it's harassment and shit, but like... Oh, see, I could be wrong. Maybe I've just been in part of this fucking program ever since before I was 16 and been on the road. Because I've been all over the country, motherfucker, and the only people that really can drive are in Florida. And there's a reason for that. Because Florida is the warmest state at any given point in time where people like to vacation. It's the most frequented state as far as tourism and such. Like, if you live in Florida, you have to be around people that come from all over the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, and all over the country on almost a daily basis. Also, all the old people that actually know how to drive, thank you, old people that can drive. Like, if you're old and you can't drive, fuck you, I hope you die. Because if you've been driving, like, if you're like 70-something or 80-something and you're still coherent enough to drive, it means you've most likely been around since there was cruise control and automatic gear shifting and shit like that. You should be able to drive better than anybody. And the only people I know that can do that are that old live in fucking Florida. Because they were smart and moved and fucking retired somewhere where it's warm and the air is better because it's better for their fucking health. And they're not worried about crime and it being too hot and fucking hurricanes and all that shit. Because they're grown and they don't give a fuck. So thank you, old people in Florida that can drive. Thank you. It's appreciated. Somebody notices. Anyway, be safe, motherfuckers. Look up the chemical shit. Don't believe everything you hear about organized harassment. I don't know really what to think about the machines. I just don't think that they're advanced or that it takes any kind of intelligence to use them at all. And if you see a bunch of bullshit on your internet, like I watch a lot of YouTube just because I'm not paying for fucking Netflix and shit like that. And also there's actually some beneficial, useful stuff on YouTube. Thank you to everybody that does something useful and teaches people shit, because fucking that's not a real thing anymore. Like, a lot of shit you see is, it could be stalker faggot motherfuckers on your shit, or it could just be some kind of computer program that they input a bunch of like information into, or it could even be a data mining thing. It could be anything, but it's usually the most simple answer to any question is the right answer. Also, it doesn't take super advanced technology to fuck with people. Like, I just use words and coded words that I use that I'm the only one that understands to fuck with people all the goddamn time, and none of them are smart enough to ever pick up what I'm doing or saying unless I say something about it, except for every once in a while. Not even those fucking reject military cunts can figure that shit out. Talking to you. You're not as slick as you think. There have been a few, but even they at least had good enough sense of humor that they just laughed. And then I had to laugh with them because I was like, damn, they figured it out. You know what I'm saying? All right, you got my joke. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah. Stay safe. Watch out for fucking retards that can't drive. Even if you're just an average douche and you have nothing to do with the harassment program on either side, be careful. Motherfuckers can't drive. It's almost spring break. Every goddamn punk-ass kid in the world that can drive is going to be going somewhere for spring break, or they're going to be out of school, driving around. That's every state. Be careful, peoples. You jackasses can't fucking drive. You're going to kill somebody. Or yourselves, because you're dumbasses. And to all you people that are harassing me and whoever's in charge, like, I don't have a huge penis, but I do know it's big enough for all of you to suck. So, suck my cock, America. If you want somebody to respect America and respect the military and respect the government and respect God and respect all that shit, you can't treat them like shit. Okay? You can't do that. Full Metal Jacket, bitches. Watch it.